Hey guys, and welcome back to About Crochet. I'm Bree, and today it's day 5 of Stitchmas, and we're going to talk about 3 cozy projects for winter. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, before we get into it, I'm going to grab one of the random things my husband picked out for my advent, and let's see what's in it today. Ooh, this is one of the things I wanted for Christmas. Jumbo stitch markers. These really are my favorite ones. I mean, they're good to make sure that your project doesn't come unraveled. They're great for obviously marking your stitches. But the jumbo ones, I also like to use them like if I'm making granny squares and I'm trying to put them in like groups of 4, I can go right in like the corner of 4 granny squares and like hold them together. Like I use these for definitely not just stitch marking. So I will have to tell him thank you for that because that was high on my list. So I have, like I said earlier, 3 cozy projects. Now, I'm going to show you first the one that you've heard me talk about a few different times. This is the All About It Newsboy Hat. I love this. I've talked about it a few other times. I'm going to continue to talk about it because I'm not a hat person, but I love this pattern. I've made 2 of them. I probably will make more in my future. I love this. I wore this, and I'll put a picture in over here. On Black Friday, I don't know if anybody else did this, but Lowe's, for the first 25 people, gave away a bucket full of like goodies. I mean, there was like a Cobalt battery. There was like a 20% off coupon to be used like at a future date. The one we got came with like a set of like 6 screwdrivers and like a bunch of other like stuff. And they were like only the first 25 people got them. You got the bucket and then filled with the goodies. And this hat I wore that morning because it was snowing and blowing and it was rough here. So I wore this, and then it's like, it looks like it's like really poofy, but it's not too bad. And as you can see in the picture, I was able to like pull my hoodie over it. And the nice thing is this gives you like a little bit of protection, protection from the sun or like snow blowing. I mean, it's not obviously covering your eyes. You're not gonna get full on protection, but it helps. Like it helps to kind of keep this area, those eyeballs, clear, and you're not getting like beat with sun and snow. So, as I've said, you've seen this one before. The next one I'm going to show you, and mind you, all of these will be linked. There'll be links down below in case you're interested in any of these 3. And I'm not affiliated with any of these people. I'm just big fans of these patterns. So the other thing I'm going to show you are these slippers. I made these for myself. I like these. They kind of, like when you put them on, kind of reminds me of like duck feet. So like I really like them. They're just like, they're not super hard to make, and the nice thing is they're custom to you. Like the way the person does it, Jada Stitches, I do believe, is the creator, and she shows you how to do it. Like you trace your foot, and then she guides you through like how to make it so it fits your feet. And so they end up really cozy. One thing to keep in mind, and this took me a minute to figure out, like because if you're like crocheting kind of the looser side, like make sure that your measurements are like a little smaller than like what you initially anticipate. Because like she might say, okay, do it like, measure from like here to here, and whatever that number is, that's your number. I had to go, because I crochet in the looser side. Now, this is not at all like anything she's done wrong. It's like my own tension is looser. Like I would have to do it just a little bit tighter than whatever the measurement was. So like if my measurement was like 4 inches, I was doing it more like between 3.5 and 3 3 3/4. Just some words, just a little advice. So I really like these. Like I said, they're cozy, and I mean, they're great. They don't take a lot of yarn. They don't have to match either. So I mean, they're great for like a stash buster. And like I said, they make up really quick and cozy. So the other thing I'm going to show you is this beer mitt. I mean, you don't have to be a beer drinker to enjoy this. I mean, if you just are outside and, you're taking your kids to the parade, whatever, it holds, like, even this bottle of water holds nicely. It's a great gift for Like maybe you've got somebody who is a beer drinker or somebody who's always got their coffee in their hand, but you know, they're out there where it's snowing and blowing, you know, maybe they're doing the snow blowing. This is a good mitt for that. And it holds pretty tightly. I like the way it's made because like you start off with like the round bit here, you make the tube and then you like build out from there. And it was really easy to do. Now, the pattern did not have like multiple colors like this. This was my own little thing because I wanted to be more like a buffalo plaid, or you know, kind of plaid or flannel-esque, kind of that winter vibes. And so like I just counted and did like three red stitches, you know, 3 black stitches like for 2 rows, and made those match. And then the next time I staggered them. I did like the 3 black and then the 3 red. And so, I mean, you could make in any kind of design you want. This is a great one too. You could make in like, if you're making it for somebody who's like a big like football fan, they're going to all the games, they're out there, they're freezing. You could make it in like the colors of their team. So I think this is a really cool gift for somebody else or just for yourself. I mean, like I said, you're taking your kids to the park, you're taking your dogs to the dog park, and you got your Starbucks, your cup of coffee or whatever, your cup of tea. And you got this like cozy little mitt where your hand doesn't have to be exposed and you don't have to rely on your hot beverage to keep your hand warm either. So I just thought I'd share these just because they're all good. They're all just good quality patterns. You know, the beer mitt, the slippers, or the hat. I love all of these. They have my seal of approval. So I just kind of wanted to share those if you're looking for kind of a last minute, you know, gift for yourself or gift for somebody else. Or, I mean, these are all like usable things and fashionable. So anyways, until tomorrow, take care.